In our YouTube channel, we place a strong focus on the cultivation of virtues and self-improvement. While you may have been following our videos, we haven't emphasized the negative behaviors already present in our lives. Epictetus, the renowned Stoic philosopher, highlighted two major flaws in our lives: the lack of perseverance and the lack of self-control. He emphasized the importance of persisting and resisting even when we lack determination. Developing positive behaviors is a challenging task that requires constant effort and practicing self-restraint to avoid harmful temptations and behaviors that hinder our personal growth. While our channel has explored various beneficial Stoic habits, we've yet to delve into the aspects of our daily lives that should be avoided. It's ideal to begin by eliminating everything that negatively impacts us, distancing ourselves from emotions that divert us from our goals. In this video, we will discuss 7 common habits to avoid if we aim for a fulfilling and happy life. If you find this content valuable, we kindly ask for your support by liking and sharing the video to spread this philosophy to a broader audience. For regular updates, don't forget to subscribe and activate the notification bell. It's time to let go of the habit of constantly seeking profit. Habit 1, at 158, is about recognizing that in everything you do, whether you've acted competently, helped someone, or achieved success, you shouldn't expect approval or praise from others. Believing that others should acknowledge you will only lead to disappointment because you can't control their opinions. Instead, focus on the purpose of your actions, not external recognition. Do what is right based on your principles and personal satisfaction, not for the constant pursuit of praise. Understand that by acting this way, you'll find inner fulfillment regardless of external recognition. Concentrate on giving your best, rather than seeking recognition. Overcoming procrastination is crucial. Moving on to habit 2, starting at 254, it's about avoiding the wasteful consumption of content on platforms like YouTube, Pornhub, Instagram, and others. Seneca wisely pointed out that we often complain about the limited nature of our days but behave as if they were infinite. Seneca deeply reflected on the brevity of life and concluded that many of us merely exist instead of truly living. We squander our valuable time on unproductive activities and delay our responsibilities when laziness takes over. We act as if we have all the time in the world, neglecting the fact that time is our most precious resource. We should refuse to settle for mediocrity and instead strive for excellence in everything we do. Habit 3, introduced at 350, encourages you to regularly assess different aspects of your life. Questioning whether you've truly given your best should be an ongoing practice. As you reflect on your journey, you'll come to realize that there have been many occasions when you didn't put in your best effort. So, why expend your energy on something that doesn't deserve your utmost commitment? In each activity, strive to give your best, as your effort is the only aspect entirely within your control. We can't control the ultimate outcomes, success, or the recognition of others, but we can control our dedication and effort. Don't settle for mediocrity, especially when you have the potential for excellence. Moving on to habit 4 at 434, it's a reminder from Marcus Aurelius in his Meditations that anxiety doesn't arise from external events but rather from our thoughts about future events. Anxiety doesn't actually help or improve our situation. It's just a thought pattern rooted in conjectures about the future. Recognize that, regardless of the uncertainty the future may hold, you've overcome challenging situations in the past. Understand that you possess the resources needed to face any adversity that might arise. Learn to differentiate between what's beyond your control and what lies within your power. By repeatedly reflecting on the worst possible scenario, you'll often find that the situation is less dire than you initially imagined. It's crucial to remember that we are not immortal, and indeed, our time is limited. Habit 5, introduced at 529, emphasizes that there are no guarantees of being alive tomorrow or having the opportunity to pursue our desires. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, life could come to an end at any moment. We should allow this awareness to guide our actions, words, and thoughts. It's wise to learn to value time properly as the first step toward a meaningful life. Start treating time with the seriousness it deserves. Don't fear change, as Marco Aurelio wrote in his Meditations. Everything's destiny is to change, transform, and eventually cease to exist so that it can be renewed. Life is filled with changes, both positive and negative. Stubbornly resisting change, except when it pertains to uncontrollable elements, can prevent us from discovering the countless opportunities that life presents. Instead of fearing change, we should embrace it as an inevitable and potentially beneficial aspect of life. Our focus should be on adapting to new circumstances while retaining what is valuable from the past. Through change, we have the potential to grow and improve ourselves without necessarily rejecting what we already possess. If we are dissatisfied with our current situation, it means we should not fear change, as we have the capability to adapt to life's challenges. Moving on to Habit 7, starting at 7:16, it focuses on Stoic wisdom about letting go, not only in terms of physical detachment but also emotional detachment. If you make mistakes on your journey, avoid tormenting yourself with guilt and regret. Instead, learn from those mistakes to prevent their recurrence. While these emotions are natural and help us recognize our errors, once we've absorbed the lessons, we must refrain from allowing them to continue tormenting us. Everyone makes mistakes. It's essential not to excessively criticize yourself and always seek opportunities to evolve from those mistakes. This video aims to help you eliminate harmful habits from your daily life by replacing them with positive practices. Thank you for watching. The topic covered in the habits mentioned in the text is very relevant and based on Stoic philosophy, which promotes values such as self-control, reflection, and the search for excellence. Stoic philosophy, which featured notable figures such as Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius, and Seneca, offers timeless lessons on how to live a meaningful life and adapt to inevitable changes. In summary, the habits mentioned reflect Stoic principles that can help people live more meaningful, balanced, and mindful lives. These are valuable lessons that can be applied on our journey to self-discovery and self-realization.